Hi everyone, this is G Shanmuka and I'm from Institute of Aeronautical Engineering and we are here to know something about placing the prepositions in relative clauses. Means how to place the prepositions and where to place, when to place. These are the main things we will be learned in this video and we'll get into the video. Now in the basic form, there are often prepositions in relative clauses and a relative pronoun is the subject of that preposition. In everyday English, the preposition is normally placed at the end of the relative clause and pronoun may be included or omitted. In formal English, the preposition is placed before the relative pronoun and in this case, the pronoun cannot be omitted omitted in the sense we have to remove or the we have to keep aside means we have to not think about that we have to think main part is pronoun means which we cannot be rejectable in the examples below the pronouns in the parenthesis can be omitted. Yeah, we will see some examples. Before that, what is formal English and informal English? Means informal English can be used in the daily manner, means we can talk to anyone in the simple way, means example talking to a friend or talking to a relative or a neighbor. But when coming to the formal, it will be completely personalized, official, means everything should be in a particular manner, means what we can say, means what we have in the mind cannot be spoken by us, means it should be in a respectful manner, impressive and very smart way, means speaking to a principal or teacher or any interviewer. These are some examples. Now we will we will see what is preposition placing in normal, for informal English and formal English. Once, first of all, formal English means we can place a preposition before the pronoun, relative pronoun, but we can't omit the pronoun, means we have to consider the pronoun. Whereas in the informal preposition, we have to we can omit or we can accept the include the pronoun, means there will be no effect of being a pronoun or not. Now see the example in everyday English, means informal English, normal English. Is that the man who she arrived with? This is a very very informal way. When we come to the formal way, is that the man with whom she arrived? See, this is the means with whom and who, these two are very complex, means we can understand the respectful way in this who and whom. Same way, does he know the girl that John is taking to? And does he know the girl to whom John is taking? There is a difference. You can observe that. Now, see here. The person who is negotiating with is the chairman of a large company. The person with whom he is negotiating is the chairman of a large company. You can observe the difference between those two in a formal English and informal English. Now we'll get some more deeper in this. Wait. Yeah. Now some more examples, means we will take it the topic in some more deep and we can understand in a simple manner. It is a club which many important people belong to. It is a club to which many important people belong. There is a difference. See, now he liked the people that he lived with. He liked the people with whom he lived. There are some differences. You can observe that. The tree that they had their picnic under was the largest and oldest in the park. The tree under which they had their picnic was the largest and oldest in the park. It was it was the river that the children preferred to swim in. It was the river in which the children preferred to swim. The jungle that the tribe lived in was full of strange and unusual animals. The jungle in which the tribe lived was full of strange and unusual animals. Yeah, these are some examples. Let's get into some more deeper into the topic. Now, where to put preposition in a relative classes. Means we have an idea, means we don't have any idea to where to put the preposition. Means if we keep in a different place, the meaning of the sentence completely changes, it will be very wrong. So where to put, there are often preposition in relative clauses, and the relative pronoun is the object of the preposition. This means that the pronoun can sometimes be omitted. As I have said just before, means pronoun can be omitted in some times in some sentences. Yeah, see here. First, where to place. Position is the main part. Means if we change the position, then the complete meaning of this sentence will be changed. So position is very important. Now it can also be placed, yeah, the questions in any question, the preposition is more frequently placed at the end of the clause. Means if we are placing a preposition in a question type, then it is always preferred, to place it in the end of the class. Example, see, is that the man who you arrived with. Means here with is a preposition. Means this is a old sentence, and with is the preposition which we are placing. So one more example. Do you know that girl? Do you know the girl that John is talking to? To is a preposition, and she has been placed at the last of the sentence. Now let's see some more examples. Yeah, that is the man who with that is the man without whom we'll get lost. This is the perfect position of without in this sentence, in this relative clause. But if we make any mistakes in the position, see, the man with whom will get lost without, that means nothing. It means nothing. It's just a sentence, that's it. In which street does he live? Which street does he live in? See, there is a difference in which and which street does he live in. Yeah. Now, he lives in the street where all the houses are surrounded by high fences. He lives in the street in which the houses are surrounded by high fences. Yeah. For which organization does he work for? Yeah. Which organization does he work for? And for which organization does he work? There is a difference. Means here we have placed two prepositions in the starting of the sentence, and one preposition is in the starting and one preposition in ending in the second sentence. Now he works for a spy network about which I know nothing. He works for a spy network which I know nothing about. Yeah. Let's go into the topic more in deeper way. Now, in formal or informal English, the preposition is often placed before the relative pronoun. And in this case, the pronoun cannot be omitted. Means there are some exceptional cases in which we cannot omit the pronoun. Let's see some examples. The people with whom he worked have all been arrested. This is a formal way, completely formal way. In this same sentence, if we say in the informal method, the people who he worked with have all been arrested. This is an informal method. Now see one more example. This is the bedroom in which he was murdered. This was a very formal way. And when we come to the informal way, this is the bedroom that he was murdered in. There is a huge difference in these two sentences. Yeah. Now, the person with whom he is negotiating is the chairman of a large company. Just before we saw this example. Now, it is a society to which many important people belong. Yeah. Let's see some more examples. Means the mostly I'm concentrating on the examples, because these examples, by practicing these examples, means by knowing the where to place the preposition according to the position, we can easily understand the topic of placing prepositions in a relative class. So that's why I'm mainly concentrating on the examples. See, the jungle the tribe lived in was full of strange and unusual animals. He liked he liked the people that he lived with. The tree under which they had their picnic was the largest and the oldest in the park. To the east of the city was a lake that many people went to on that weekend. Means just now, I mean, you may think that I have repeated the example. Means those examples very common. Means in general way, but these are some specified. This is specified for position. Now see, it was the river. It was the river in which the children preferred to swim. This is also position based example, so that's why he have kept it again, so that I can remind you the position usage in this relative clauses. Now next, notes is also a most means notes is also a most considerable thing in placing of preposition in a relative clause. Notes is not placed before who, that means you might not understand what this notes sense in the placing of preposition. Now I'll give an example. The man who, that, who or that means, who means we don't know anything, means we don't know who is that, but that means we are specifying someone. So there will be a difference, who and that, but just the primary meaning of the who and that will be same. So the man who or that Mike is talking is Mr. Pike. Yeah, but this is the perfect method, but we used to do some another way, that the man to who that Mike is talking to is Mr. Pike. Means, yeah, you can understand that now. Is okay. The preposition is not placed before the relative pronoun when it is the part of a phrasal verb. This is the book that I am reading, I am looking for. Means the preposition is not, means it cannot be placed before a relative pronoun when it is a part of phrasal verb. Means when the relative pronoun is a phrasal verb, is a part of phrasal verb, we cannot change it, we cannot replace the preposition. See, this is the book that I am looking for. We can do anything here. Means the sentence itself is a perfect sentence. That is a child whom you have to look after. This is another example. Now we'll go to clear and neat examples in which we can get some more clarity on the notes while in the placing of preposition in a relative clauses. Now, near where I live, there's a wood where you can find woodpeckers. Near where I live, there is a wood in which you can find woodpeckers. There will be some slight change you can observe there. Now, see another one. The fancy dress party, where the men all donned up as gangsters, was held in Manhattan. The fancy dress party at which the men all turned up as gangsters was held in Manhattan. There was slight difference you can observe here. Now, the day when I'm forced to give up riding will be sad day for me. The day on which I'm forced to give up riding will be sad day for me. See, yeah. See here, we in the preposition here, when is used means the day when I am forced, and here the day on which I am forced to give up. This is the difference you can observe here, and I think you have got an idea about placing the prepositions at what place and where to place and how to place, what to place. These are the major topics we have covered today, and thank you.